Hello everyone. João Felix wants to leave. Atletico Madrid and Manchester United should move. We will give the details of these news very soon, but first let's take a quick look at the highlights of the day. We would be very happy if you subscribe to the channel and like the video before continuing. Let's get starting. Real Madrid will be closely tracking several players at the ongoing 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. One of these is explosive Canadian superstar Alphonso Davies, who they have long admired and could try to lure him in as a left-back successor to Ferland Mendy. Los Blancos are unsure whether to extend or sell the current left-back Mendy, having largely been unconvinced by his performances and attributes going forward. Davies, 22, is regarded as one of the most devastating attack-minded left-backs in Europe, and has come leaps and bounds in recent years at Bayern Munich. The report adds that Davies is rated at a staggering €70 million. Given that his contract with Bayern continues until 2025, Real Madrid could struggle to bring Bayern to the negotiating table for the prized asset. According to a report from Italian outlet Calciomercato, Liverpool are interested in signing Cody Gakpo from PSV Eindhoven, and have made contact with the Dutch outfit over a potential transfer deal for the World Cup star, who is also wanted by Manchester United. The speedy winger grabbed the spotlight following his exploits in Netherlands' 2-0 win over Senegal in their World Cup opener, where he broke the deadlock in the 84th minute with a brave-headed goal to round off a fantastic World Cup debut outing. The report also adds that the Premier League duo have been informed that the prolific attacker it would cost €50 million to sign him in January after the Dutchman's sensational start to the current season that has seen him rack up 13 goals and 17 assists in just 24 appearances across all competition for PSV. According to Calciomercato, Manchester United are interested in signing for Poland and Juventus shot stopper Wojciech Szczęsny to replace long-serving stopper David De Gea as they look to revamp their goalkeeping department. With the Spaniard in the final year of his contract, the Red Devils are at risk of losing current number 1 De Gea on a free transfer next year. United hold a one-year option on his deal, but the club could be looking to take a different route by parting ways with one of their top wage earners. They are planning to sign a new number 1 next summer. Juventus star Szczęsny has emerged as a possible option on their radar, with the Pole entering the final 18 months of his current contract in Turin. Speaking to Monde Deportivo, via El Nacional, RB Leipzig midfielder Dani Olmo stated he would like to play under Barcelona manager Xavier Hernandez and has fond memories of La Masia. Earlier, reports suggested that RB Leipzig could be looking to sell Olmo to generate some revenue for future transfer windows. Barcelona are considering bringing back their academy graduate who has excelled in the Bundesliga. Arsenal will remain at the top of the Premier League table over Christmas, and the Gunners board have already started planning for the January transfer window to provide manager Mikel Arteta with enough armoury to have shot at Premier League glory. According to ESPN, Arteta will be provided the additional funds to sign a new central midfielder and winger when the transfer market reopens in January as they look to consolidate their table toppers position. While they conducted most of their business during the summer window itself, spending well over the £100 million mark, they failed with their pursuits of winger Rafinha, and holding midfielder Douglas Luiz, indicating that some powder has been kept dry to plug squad gaps in January. Fabrizio Romano has reported that Liverpool will not be extending Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's contract after 2023. The English midfielder will leave Anfield as a free agent at the end of the summer as there are no negotiations between the two parties. Romano also suggested that signing a new midfielder would be a top priority for the Reds in the upcoming transfer windows. Barcelona and Real Madrid are keeping a close eye on the contract situation of Borussia Dortmund's prodigious German striker Youssoufa Moukoko, and could battle it out for a Bosman transfer next summer. The 18-year-old, who is poised to make his World Cup debut for Germany, has piqued the interest of a number of clubs from across the continent, due to the fact that his contract with the Bundesliga club expires at the end of the season and yet to put pen to a fresh deal. According to journalist Dean Jones via Give Me Sport, Arsenal are monitoring the progress of FC Dallas striker Jesus Ferreira for some time now, and will scout him during the World Cup, with the 21-year-old expected to spearhead the line for the USMNT in Qatar. Ferreira, 21, has enjoyed a stellar goal-scoring campaign in MLS this term, scoring 18 goals and providing 6 assists in 35 league appearances. While Ronaldo is not currently under consideration, Chelsea are close to completing a deal to sign Christopher Nkunku next summer. The RB Leipzig star was recently ruled out of France's World Cup campaign through injury. Club Brugge forward and Netherlands international Noah Lang is said to be top of Leeds United's list of potential offensive recruitments in January, according to GiveMeSport's Dean Jones. The club previously considered the 23-year-old during Marcelo Bielsa's time in charge, but instead opted for Dan James. With James now on loan at Fulham and unlikely to return to Elland Road, the door appears to have been opened for £30 million rated Lang, although Jones writes that Leeds will face stiff competition from up to 12 other teams. Newcastle United might sign VfB Stuttgart defender Borna Sosa as the German outfit has decided to sell him in January, according to Bild. Stuttgart are demanding a fee between £13 to 21.6 meters, and apart from the Magpies, Atalanta and Inter Milan are also all interested. Bayern Munich are ready to offer Marcus Thuram a €7 million a season deal to sign for them, with the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham all considering a move. His contract with Borussia Mönchengladbach expires at the end of the season. Tottenham are reportedly in pole position to sign Atalanta's Ruslan Malinovsky in the January transfer window, according to Italian outlet Sport Mediaset. This report is backed up by information from Calciomercato, who believe that Antonio Conte and Fabio Paratici have a strong chance of landing the Ukraine international this winter, who is currently valued at €18 million, £15.5 million. Manchester United have a tricky task ahead working out how to replace Cristiano Ronaldo. One very interesting scenario could be presenting itself. Spanish newspapers report Atletico Madrid attacker João Felix is keen to leave the Spanish club. United were linked with a move for João Felix in the summer, with us claiming Manchester United made an offer to sign him which was flatly refused. Now a change of fortunes which has seen Atletico crash out of the Champions League, bottom of their group, is behind Felix's desire to leave. As reports, João Felix is keen on leaving Atletico Madrid, and could even push through a loan move in January. The report states, the player has already said that he wants to leave. He is disappointed with Simeone and knows that he has lost his status as an important player in the team. He doesn't seem to want to put up with his situation any longer. Felix scored against Manchester United in the Champions League last season and also struck a winner against Erik ten Hag's side in pre-season. The 23-year-old has only been selected to start 5 La Liga games this season, playing 7 from the bench, scoring 3 goals and providing 3 assists. He is currently at the World Cup with Portugal, and is represented by Jorge Mendes, Cristiano Ronaldo's agent. The swift way United were able to amicably terminate Ronaldo's contract shows relations with Mendes have not been damaged by the recent situation. Felix would be eligible to play for United in the Europa League this season if he made the move to United. Transfer speculation surrounding Felix has always involved figures upwards of £100 million. Atletico signed him for £113 million in summer 2019 from Benfica. United would far rather find a cheaper solution. But if a loan deal is on the table, this might be the ideal, try before you buy, for the Red Devils to get the forward in until the end of the season.